Okay, I don't know what happened, but maybe it's the recording thing, but it like shut my game off and like turned it off. So I'm just gonna like redo it. I'm gonna disregard making the chaos boost stuff. I mean chaos control stuff happen. So I guess I'll just complete the stage and I'm just gonna show you super now. When I get enough rings, which is going to be easy because I set the magnetization or ring magnet, whatever, ring attract high. Dang it, I forgot. It saves to I am all of me. I crush 40. And remember, no copyright law in the universe. Darn, I should have looked that quote up. I can't remember what he said. Would it be, it's going to stop me? And then he said something about robots, parts. Or is it can stop me? Or will stop me? I'm not sure about that Sonic thing, the best part of Sonic Color. No. No. I mean, the song fits for the super form, but before the super form, I should, find a way to, what's it called? Music mod it, the sound effect, or, before it, starts transforming, to, say what I want to say. Depending on the texture, even though the texture and the PRM are the same, it's just cool to have that in or on. So I'm gonna have to complete this under 15 minutes, I guess, because it seems to stop recording crap. But if you don't want to fly over things, just do that with this mod, of course. Eee. This looks like a supersonic classic can't water run. I mean, if modern can, why can't classic do that? Even I don't understand that. Maybe it has something to do with friction. Then again, friction is what makes Shadow a fish. In this case. But since might as well go in here. Have them going in here. What? Oh, good. What am I worrying about? Shadow is a fish. I can do this practically all the time. Fish. Or dying fish. But if I do that on certain areas, it will force Shadow's death or lost life, especially on the perfect chaos level. That was close. There's another one coming. I haven't played this one in ages. Normally I usually fly over and have some fun with it. Edge! Speaking of edge, why am I fearing the water? There's no Mega Chopper in my way. Mega Choppers are evil though. Sufficient. Only in Emerald Coast that happens, or Wave Ocean, unfortunately. The restrictions of freedom. Good thing there's less invisible walls around. Oh, cool. Something useful to look at. Wait. Oh. Cool. That's actually neat. I haven't seen this thing. So I guess I have to continue with the run. Or escape, that is. Yeah, I'm not gonna boost because it's just gonna probably like invoke his demise. Or I'm gonna have to fly when I don't feel like flying. Even though flying is fun. And he can glide. Well, he can't glide. That's the previous mods. I should have said that on Dragon, whatever it's called. Is it Dragon Road? Whatever the Unleash stage was. I'm not an Unleash player. Or like, fan of it much. I mean, like the Werehog was fun, but I'm not like a person who likes. Ugh, disgusting. What's wrong with this controller? Yeah, I'm not perfect at, yeah. I'm not, a boost, like the 360 PS3. I didn't really like that gameplay. I liked actually the Wii gameplay of the boost for some reason. Even though it's like limited certain amount of time like you can use the boost. I kinda like that about the boost only. In the Werehog. I just like playing Sonic games usually. But I didn't play it after I beat the game because like sometimes when I play games like you can't really like really play it anymore. I'm like, eh. But there's some games that I won't play anymore, like my favorite, one of them, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's like that good. Like, when a game's like so good, that you can't even play it anymore. Is that a shortcut? Probably. Come on, let me go through here. Nerd! Yeah, he does that. He flies and stuff. That's a swap too. Which is why his hair is sticking up. As you notice on the screen, it obviously says, ow, the edge. This is a simple texture thing that's purple. Sort of purple, I guess. Now let's see how much time I wasted. Yeah, over 8 minutes. I'm not counting the other time. If there was like the shadow gets like destroyed animation, or like knocked out, but that's rigged to shadow. This one's rigged to Sonic, unfortunately. I mean, like, there's nothing bad about rigged to Sonic because it makes shadow coolest with the supersonic animation swaps, but if I want to like use like his chaos warps efficiently, I have to like re-edit the HKX, I guess, animations with whatever crap, or make custom animations. And he's bored again. Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not like I don't really trust on like using anything. Like it'll like take me like a month before like I consider like using stuff. Last time I made animations was like for Blitz Sonic. I mean, like they look cool, but they're like kind of like outdated. Except for the Metal Sonic one, that one's actually cool. The silver one was funny. You can look for like the silver one somewhere on my playlist. Or it says like Frag Blitz animation because it was for Blitz Sonic Heroes or something. And like the one I made for Metal Sonic was kind of like a recreation of like Sonic the Fire's Metal Sonic stand animation. And it's like briefly some of its attacks. The ones for Shadow, is Chaos Blast and Emission Chaos Control, but it's kind of incomplete. Shadow, you're not using your jets. How can you stand on here? No, you can't slide down. You know, it'd be cool if they made the warp thing near the emerald, or made the warp thing inside the emerald, and like teleports you to like another area. If it's like possible, like to extend the warp thing, the warp effect, and like sends you to the Mystic Ruins past, or where Tikal usually is, of this, and then like the other section. Which kind of gives me a brilliant idea, but I can't enact it yet, because I don't have like all the Destiny stuff. Make Sonic CD Generations. You have a North section, a past section, and a future section. The good future section is always locked on the stage. For reasons. And there's gonna be it's gonna be hard on a bad future section, obviously. There's gonna be no enemies on a good future section. So we find ways to unlock that stuff or whatever. I'm gonna have to cut the video again and well, at least I'm prepared of the video's limits, I guess. Hopefully. Yeah, so there's gonna be a certain section for those. I know how to do it, it's just a problem of will it execute well, or work well with the game somehow. Or everything work. You have the idea, but once you put it down, it's kind of eh. Yeah. And I guess for the boss sections, except Time Eater, obviously, because you can't really do anything with that. It will be a good future version of the boss and a bad future. The good future of the boss contains power-ups and invincibilities and crap. But the bad future will be none of that, and probably no rings, and probably collisions that will end Sonic, essentially. The good future will be on hard mode by default. It probably doesn't make sense, but I could do it vice versa. Because you're supposed to unlock a good future, which kind of makes sense in but there's a lot of other things I can do, possibly. I noticed by the files there's this hard section and easy section. If I know what I'm doing, I can possibly make normal stages have a hard section too, because I know they're there. Maybe I can simply copy paste something and set it for something, and then add a GHZ001 BSD001. But those are just ideas that have been placed. That sounds gonna play super. I guess I'll do it in the next minutes. I'll tell you where to skip on the video, obviously. This is pre-recorded, obviously. Obviously, whatever. There. Okay. So, C-Link. And that disgustingly, his expression. Ew, he's smiling. Well, at least I can look at the sky briefly. That sky is actually cool. Even though it's multiple skies in the thing. So many meshes. Maybe it's for a sky transition, possibly. I mean, look, you can probably make it a sky transition, a huge transition, but it's probably going to be extremely difficult to do that. I mean, by a bunch of texture frames, and that can probably lag the game. But yeah, that sky is cool. I like that it uses like the Seaside Hill normal sky part, but not like the huge like ugliness of it. If that makes sense. You'll know what I see if you place All Stars Transformed Ocean View. Like, to me, that sky, and like in Generations, that sky, it looks so disgusting to me. Like it's just like too much, or it's like triangle everywhere. You know, like a circly power pattern. It's not a mountain. Like this gives more distinction or variation, like this sky. They should use the original sky, I think. Like the original Seaside Hill sky from Sonic Heroes. I mean, this sky isn't original because I think it's from the Unleashed thing. Whatever. I can't say that name. It's where those zebras and stuff are. And with that kid who threw a rock at Eggman in Unleashed, which made me laugh. Yeah, it's like a reused sky, pretty much. I think there's some reused skies. Like, I think Green Hill Zone may have a reused sky. I mean, like, there's other reused skies, but some of them are okay. I mean, like, I would like the original Sunset Sky Seaside Hill from the original because it looks cool. I kind of like it. But I can deal with this sky, or like the one that plays on a mission, for reasons. It doesn't look ugly, or like gives me like a disgust. It would be nice if like more Sonic games like had a sky transition, like Sonic R. I know a lot of you don't like it and it feels incomplete, but I actually like that game, especially using Super Sonic, of course. I'm kind of like a Super Sonic liker or super user. Like if the game like always like use Super Sonic, I think it'll be good. Well, maybe not always, but like enough. Like, I think Super Shadow could be used in Shadow Hedgehog. I mean, like, it's its own game, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, like, in normal acts. Plus, Shadow's Chaos Dark and Hero had infinite weapon usage. Maybe for Super Shadow, you can have infinite weapon usage because he's essentially using Chaos powers. And that's what it did. He's not only invincible, yeah, I just paused because I just want to transform him to like that. So this is inspired by his Chaos Dark form, or Chaos Darkness form. Ew, that's the sound of Time Break. Whatever. Yeah, I learned that Time Break has its own separate field of crap. Like, you can contrast, like, the scene effect, but, like, Time Break, like, automatically shifts back to its, like, normal look, I guess. But, like, that. I'm not even sure where the file is. It's probably something to do with Time Eater. That's like the only file I can't really find. Well, this is okay. I mean, like, I should be using the Chaos Hero for Chaos control purposes, but why not use this one? I mean, like, I can't really make him explode stuff without using, what's it called? Ring time. In there. Fast run in this place. He's inside the emerald. Yeah, it's like a skin slot, pretty much. Obviously a skin slot. I could have it for super, but I'm lazy. Same for hero. I did like a single animation slot for him. Same for classic. He like instead of flies, he skates. Cause why not? I mean, like, I ain't complaining. Yeah, this is my favorite form, even though a lot of people dislike Shadow Hedgehog. Yeah, I understand, like, yeah, the endings aren't all true, or none of the endings that you get are true. Even though there's like 2 endings of them all that obviously could have led to the last story. I get that. People dislike, well, I also dislike, what's it called? The story repetition. Like, I would like, if you just had the skip option instead of like hearing that boring, that gruesome image. Maria! Who am I? And why can't I live? Whatever. Yeah, that's annoying. Like, if you already complete the event, you should be able to skip it. Unless you went to another path. And then again, you should have the option to skip anyways. So yeah, that's my take. I mean, like, I have more. I mostly like the game because you can like shoot things and like ride a car. People say like, why does Shaw need to ride on a bike or a car or shoot weapons? He should just be attacking. But don't you see? That brings more variety to it. And if you play the game well or knew what you're doing, you can make the chaos gauge to your advantage, or the usage of the gauge while being used. Speaking of that gauge, a gauge is like the most invincible thing. It's even more invincible than the invincibility power-up, and it'll last longer, essentially. Edgy. I like saying that because of the memes. I should do one for a real Knuckles mod, but he won't let me, you know. Stupid pause. Or 25%. Okay. Yeah. I like that game. But what I really like about a Sonic game is if it just had one thing. You know what that is? Freaking Chow Garden. Chow Garden's a legend. Or it's the legend. That thing is fun. To race Chow and stuff. Feed them. Make them do karate. Race. Fun fact about Chow Garden. In Sonic Adventure, the Child Chow, the one that's not evolved, is actually faster than the one evolved to like Dark, Hero, and Neutral. It has something to do with crawling, I guess, but that's 6 in Adventure 2 since they're essentially faster and you can like use more speeds and stuff. That's the thing that I just felt like sharing with y'all, that Chow Chow and Sonic Adventure are actually faster. Now let's hope this thing doesn't shut off. People, you would expect her to be mad at this walls everywhere. But at least on mods, it makes that not happen. Box. I wonder if the sky does that. Like, does that darkness down on the bottom. Is that the result of the scene effect, or is that the result of the sky? It's probably the sky. If the sky's like that, then this water definitely shouldn't be blue. Or at least should have a scene effect affecting the blue automatically. I mean, like if it looks, or have the scene effect shine the orange more on the blue. Would that be fading away? I'm not sure. But this thing is like in progress, so you know, nothing its intentions, or the person's intentions, or the team's intentions, so can't really like say crap. Or like, I mean, I can have criticism, but yeah. As long as I can have fun with this stage and it doesn't look like Seaside Hill Sky. Yeah, I really hate that sky. Or just like the sky, normal sky of it. So, this thing went off again. Even though it shouldn't have, but whatever. There's not much for me to do. I'm gonna play this, then probably I'm gonna go to Sky Sanctuary. I mean, Windy Valley, because Emerald Coast is broken. Well, I broke it because I was trying to manipulate, what's it called? The radio blur, but it's like went and messed up the whole game somehow. You know if this game is going slow because like battery's dying or it's giving lag. But at least I'll still have time to like show you the other thing. It doesn't have a very like the other effect because I only made like one of them. Yeah, I switched what's it called, the file already because I had time to. Skate like a crackhead. Crack skate. Skate like there's no tomorrow. It looks better if it's going at fuller speed or higher speed. I always wonder, is Shadow bigger when he gets super? Cause like, every time I see him go super, he seems to like possibly translate and get bigger, slightly, but it's not noticeable. Oh no. It's gonna come back. Really? Oh, that thing's not slow. It's going really fast. Yeah, very awkward. So I guess Super Shadow shares the same pretty much animation or same model skeleton as normal, unlike normal Shadow and Super Shadow. Or would it be normal Shadow? Nah, that thing goes like Sonic looking for some reason, even though it has Shadow's hair. Or whatever. What a messed up thing of going too fast. So yeah, that's what happens. And I guess we'll be going in the Windy Valley. This is probably like the longest stream, but you'll probably not hear my voice because I talk low. Meanwhile, well, I could go to Seaside Hill, but this isn't about Sonic Adventure. These are about Sonic Adventure. When I think about it, they probably want to do, like, what's it called? Yeah, City Escape. I'm an idiot. We're dumb. Cause like the name is like right there, I kinda like disregarded it. Or actually blatantly disregarded it. Now here are the ridiculous death collisions. I wonder why there's so many death collisions. Football collisions. Darn it, wrong theme song. I do not want Xiao's theme song. What a drag. No. You know, I would like to see Sonic Fighters 2 or Sonic Battle 2. Those games aren't bad. Maybe a Jet Set Radio 2, you know? Or another Nights game. I don't want no HD remake. I mean re-release. If you're gonna make a remake of any game, the thing they should know, well, the thing that should be done is this. Bring back everything that's intentional. That's how you make something legendary. Like whatever was intentional, you bring it back. Or intend it. That's what I mean, intend it. Like if Supersonic supposed to be in a game, and like you left it out, bring it back. It's simple. You want to make a game greater? Bring back everything that was supposed to be lost that you have to do. Or that you, whoever, I'm referring to who as. I mean you as. It's been a long day. Meanwhile, Xiao's blitzful. He's blitz. Pretty much. He's blitz. He's highly unstable. Well, Super Shadow is. Shadow's more stable. And at least he has like better control. Or movement. Or like rotation in this case. Or friction loss. What's expected death area? Really? What the? What? Yeah, that's those weird death areas that don't make sense. But do. Try to prevent me from changing to the stage. Yeah. A lot of stuff happens. Could be worse. Could be Generations death area. Like, some things, like, I don't get it, man. Ever since, like, Sonic Adventure 2, I guess? More so Status. Maybe Heroes. I'm not sure. Like, whatever it is, it's gonna be a death area. Or, like, put a death area. Like, it's like kind of like restricting your freedom or like trying to like escape the game or break the game or I don't know. Look, it's gonna be death area, look. Really? No death area? Now what do I do? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, they made some weird, ridiculous death area or fall areas. And then, the worst thing, they put the most powerful being of Sonic world. It's called the Big Bada Bada? Well, Mega Chopper. I'm not sure if that's how you say it correctly. The Bada thing. Bada? Bada? Whatever. It's a ESM Mega Chopper that's more powerful than Solaris. Well, I'd say that means in terms of killing Sonic with mods. That thing is the most OP thing. What the? Ew. Some discussions people make are kind of far-fetched or like weird. Like if you can like somehow manage to like get to like to the next point, even though you like almost destroy yourself, you shouldn't like make a collision like or fall collision there, because if there's a chance that someone can survive there, then you should like not put it there. Only when it's like 2 down it makes sense to place a fall or death collision. That's how I see it. Like if someone can like, I mean people shortcut, you can't really escape that, but I'm just saying, man, I think it's faster than me. I mean faster than him. I always like that, like, whenever, like, you're, like looking at a fan and, like, you move, like, with it, it does that slowness looking effect. But, like, if you're going the other way, it looks faster. Or you're just going normal, I guess. Yeah. I've been going on random stuff. Whatever. I can go on forever, I guess. We're talking about random crap. Yeah, I know, or thoughts of Sonic Shadow. Speaking of that, we need, know what's needed? A new Tails game. Maybe not. Maybe a Silver game. Maybe a Knuckles game, but those are things that should happen eventually. I mean, like, I guess I could wait like 10 more years for that to happen, but they need some time to shine soon. I mean, like, Shadow's cool, but I don't really see him all the time. Like, I mean, like, I don't see him all the time, but yeah. I wish Knuckles had like a story like where he somehow is like the one who actually like goes back in time and creates the Master Emerald somehow, and like he's like the ultimate Knuckles. Here I ruffling the rest of them. I'll make Sonic Holland chuckle. Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, good times. I'm just doing that for no actual reason. Yeah, I'm probably distracted. Over distracted by it. Just talking, just motioning. And listening to this music of Windy Valley. I wonder if the tornado section could be like placed like the Crazy City tornado, but it won't induce a death collision. Like that tornado is just like fire tornado, just a regular tornado, and then like you have like a little section. And again, whatever. And I'm not using super. What things. Maybe I can talk about this in the next live stream. About stuff relating to Sonic, or Shadow, Tails, Knuckles. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Give me your oh no. Oh no shot. Oh no. Give it. Oh no. Shot. Your give. Oh no. That should be a meme. Kind of like Sonic Adventure ebook, I think, where like what's it called? Well, they like reword things. Like, I'm gonna win big at the Emerald Chow or something like that. Oh dear. I almost destroyed myself. Or destroyed And I waste my time so much that happened. Okay. I'm not playing anymore. When I say that, I'm just gonna go serious rage. Like that. That's still cringy. Sonic's facial expressions overshadow. Even though Shadow is supposed to be like Sonic. Well, kind of. You know what I mean, I guess. I guess since it's about Sonic Adventure Generations, since I can't play Emerald Coast, I mean, like, I could play Perfect Chaos, but too lazy. Probably do another stream. Hopefully this thing isn't cancelled. And again, things get cancelled. You can't always, like, stop everything or control everything, you know? When I say I mean, like, a desire for stuff. I mean, look at Sonic Underground. It was good, but it was left on a cliffhanger. Where it shows Team Violence, the original cliffhanger. Yeah. That effect is usually for Super. I think it's some type of chaos effect on Shadow. But I guess something of this like. People like Zero Gravity, but I like the original Sonic Rise because one, like, you don't have to, like, you actually have more control of using, like, your controls for doing tricks. I mean, that gravity control and dive is cool, but I think it could have used, like, that tricks for jumps, not, like, hold, like, automatic trick things. Yeah. Another thing I didn't like about Zero Gravity is that you have to automatically, like, get, like, an attack box to attack. I like the original where you can, like, attack and, like, upgrade attack powers of the character. Especially Jet. Or Knuckles. Or Eggman sometimes. And Super Sonic on Zero Gravity is, like, lame, kind of. Well, not lame, because you'll eventually get fast, like, boost faster. That's whatever. You'll be going at a constant 180. But if I remember, Sonic on Sonic Riders, the original Super Sonic, he would go 180, like, if he's, like, going at a constant, like, straight. As long as he has rings, of course. Both Super Sonic and Sonic Riders, the original, could, like, get damaged, but, or lose rings, but, like, it wouldn't really affect them. Because it's, like, I mean, like, it affects him, but it looks cool because, like, he has no rings, but if an enemy attacks him, it'll be like, he reversed his super briefly. Like, it's like saying, like, I don't need any rings, I can always go super. And he can like attack even though like attack is kind of useless. I mean, not as powerful. I also like Shadow's chaos control or kick, or when he says get lost, get lost. That made me happy when he said that. Chaos control. Wait. Oh yeah. Maybe I can't do it yet. Can I? Oh yeah, I can't do that chaos thing. Maybe I'll just go to UC anyway, because reasons. Nah, I won't go. This is about adventure. Anyways, unlike the first round, Super Sonic's flaw in the third one, in the second one is like, people like that Super Sonic does that and they think like Sonic Rider Zero Gravity is like superior to the first one, but like sometimes I see flaws and they're like, yeah, not really. Like you can find flaw in any game, but some flaws are like, no, this does not make this necessarily better. I'm kind of like Super Sonic liker, but looking at the game as a whole, I think the gravity and like gravity dies. Sometimes I make contradictions, but that's cool. But I think they needed like that old stuff back, like the attacks and like the trick, like not automatic, but like you just hold and like trick for like high jumps or something. Like actually using your thumb or finger for doing actual cool tricks. We're getting X tricks. X tricks? Yeah, that's them. And Super Sonic has horrible range in the second one. Well, for gravity dive and what's it called? The other one? I'm not sure. It goes to the side, usually. But heavily drains it. What the? Ew. That was fast. I also gotta remember that shadow friction on this game is set to a value that makes them automatically fall on certain areas. I mean, that was a sacrifice I was making because I don't know what I'm doing. Usually when I do this stuff. The other reason why I dislike Super Sonic and Sonic Rise, the second one, is because he's not like an all-type. Shouldn't he be an all-type? I think so. I mean, Sonic is initially like speed, so why would he be power only? Super Sonic like flies, he hovers. It's kind of like he destroyed the meaning of Super Sonic a bit. And then the third one, yeah, that's actually cool, the third one. Even though people hate like, or dislike using their body to like move or motion. Well, once you get Super Sonic, it's kind of fun. It's kind of worth it, kind of. Sort of, more or less. Despite that he's a power type. There's another thing that I liked about Super Sonic and Zero Gravity though, is that if he's in normal form, or not Sonic, he can automatically go to those sections where that's only like reserved for usually like when the character's attacking. Yeah, that's a cool part about normal Sonic in that game. But anyway, when you're like Super Sonic in the third one, you can do that thing when you get enough rings, like the kick thing, and he automatically like goes on a boost thing, and stuff. He can avoid the golf ball hitting him in that state. And usually, I think, if I recall, he automatically has like default S rank tricks. So yeah, I usually like games I usually like supersonic games like that. Also like Sega Superstar Tennis. Good game. In my opinion, of course. In another video, you'll see why I use that boost. I mean, this error usually on certain sections. I could use it for whatever. Or just swap with the red. Or make some type of purple one instead. Anyways, as you see, it says rank. I don't think you can see it says S, but it should. Or it's inside of it, but it originally said I am all of me, but I think it's too dark for or covered away for saying that. So I guess it kind of conveys it because he is the I. Oh, I do see the I. It's just hidden inside that black stuff. But yeah, instead of S-rank, it'll be like, I am all of me. And then it said edgy bonus if you weren't paying attention. It also said Swiss rolls, because of memes and crap. Well, I guess this is the end. You know, I played Pyramid Cave. And then just call it Sword Adventure gameplay. This is such a long commentary. This is the longest I ever did. Yeah. Well, if you have something for me to talk about while playing this game, or like Sonic Forces, maybe Mania. If y'all like want me to like talk about it, or like talk about what I see in it, then I guess we can start another one. But my voice is usually low, and not many want to hear my voice, you know, because I got the impression of low's like, I don't want to hear it. But whatever. Until next time, goodbye. You nerds! Or manatee, chicken, flour, egg, seed. Finally, the seal is forever. A chicken, flour, seed, egg, chicken, flour, whatever. I am all of me, Edge, Knuckles, and it's no use. But why can't give up? Because this is who I am. The end.